Hey fans, this is David Hunter from Fans of Virginia Craft Breweries. We're here at Gloucester Brewing Company, and we're about to head inside to meet with Mike and Laura Brewer, owners of Gloucester Brewing Company, and they're going to tell us their inspiration behind opening Gloucester Brewing Company. Come on in. Laura and Mike, thanks so much for having me out this week. Really excited to be visiting and learning more about Gloucester Brewing Company. So what inspired you to open your brewery?
Well, this place was vacant for a couple years, and every time we drove by, I would elbow Laura and say, that would make a great brewery. And she'd always go, you don't know how to brew beer. But we had a good friend who had been a home brewer for a long, long time. I went and brewed a batch in his garage, and then I told Laura I can brew beer now. But really what the icing on the cake was that the local newspaper here, the Gazette-Journal, the Main Street Association hired a consultant about what Main Street needed to bring more people to Main Street. And they wrote an article in one of the, blah, 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 Main Street would benefit from a brewery. And I cut that out and showed it to Laura, and she says I wore her down, but it was really a good opportunity. Gloucester County did not have a brewery yet. This is a great location. Along Main Street, lots of restaurants and shops you can walk to. You don't just have to come here. You can come here, have a beer, walk up and down, or come down here after getting a bite to eat. So that's what got this place started, was
Excellent.
an opportunity.
Speaking of that, there are a lot of other things people can do in Gloucester. If they put the brewery on a list to visit for the weekend, they have other things that they can do as well. Tell us a little bit about what's going on in town.
Well, we have a park that if they like to go hiking, it's got like or bike riding, they can go to Beaver Dam Park right down the street. There's Britt and Becky's Bulbs down 14, and they've got all kinds of beautiful gardens. You don't even have to buy anything. You can just walk through the gardens, but they also, of course, sell plants. And then there's Flatirons has a concert series, usually on a Saturday night. They have concerts and a big stage. And usually have a food truck there as well, and all the restaurants along Main Street, and local art galleries. So, yeah.
Excellent. Well, seems like a lot of things for people to do when they come to visit your brewery. What's next for Gloucester Brewing Company?
Well, we've been toying around with finding another brick and mortar location to expand to have a larger brewing capacity, but we haven't pulled that trigger yet. So we jumped into distribution now with the Virginia Beer Distribution Company. So it gives us a little more control than going with a larger wholesaler. So we have a few accounts in Deltaville and up in Kilmarnock and Urbana starting out, and so far it's promising.
Well, thanks so much for having me out this week. It was really excellent finding out more about Gloucester Brewing Company, some of the things that other people can visit while they're here, and some of your next steps. It's very exciting. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming, David.
Fans, now we've learned why Gloucester Brewing Company is the cheers of Gloucester. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments below. I'd like to thank Mike and Laura Brewer for having us out this week. It's been great learning more about Gloucester Brewing Company. I hope you put them on your list to visit. Thanks for joining us this week. Cheers.